are going to handle some simple questions and how they can be done. And I had decided today to come up with a lesson about rates and proportions. If, for example, you are given different taps with different rates, maybe filling a tank, and you are given time taken for each to fill the tank, how to calculate the time taken when both the taps are running at the same time, and you may have one outlet or maybe two, but you are given their rates at which they can empty the same tank. Our class today will be able to solve all that problems, so just keep tuned till the end and you will be able to solve all those problems. So once again, you have to know that if, for example, you are given different taps and their rates, like for example, you may be told a tap can fill a tank in 2 hours, and another tap can fill the same tank in 3 hours. What is the fraction of the tank that will be filled in 1 hour? And it's very simple. Uh, what you have to do is to find the rate at which it can be filled at 1 hour by each tap. Then you sum up the two, then you find the time taken for the two to fill the same tank. So just follow what we are going to do here. You are told that tap A, let me just be neat. Tap A can fill a tank in 5 hours, and tap B can fill the same tank in 3 hours. What is the time taken if the two taps were opened at the same time and allowed to fill the tank? So you have to ask yourself, if it takes 5 hours, to fill a tank, what about 1 hour? What's the fraction that tap A will fill the tank in 1 hour, which will be 1/5. This is the fraction which will be filled by tap A alone. Tap B will fill 1/3. This is the fraction which will be filled by tap B in 1 hour. So once again, in 1 hour, what is the fraction of the tank that will be filled by the two taps? So it will be 1/5 plus 1/3, and you just take the LCM as 15. 15 divided by 5, you are getting 3, plus 15 divided by 3, you are getting 5, which is 8/15. So this is the fraction of the tank which is filled within 1 hour. Then you ask yourself, if this fraction of 8/15 is equals to 1 hour, what about 15/15, which is now the full tank? So denominator and denominator will cancel out, and you will just have 15/8, which is the reciprocal, times 1 hour. On dividing this, you are getting it's 1.875, and which once you convert, you are getting it is 1 hour and 52 minutes. So this is the time taken for the two taps to fill the tank if they were opened at the same time. Another sort of question, you may be told that Type A can fill a tank within 2 hours. Is type A. We have type B can fill the same tank in 3 hours. And the type C can empty. So type C can is like an outlet. So when the tank is full, can empty the tank within 4 hours. Then, if all the taps were opened at the same time, what is the time taken to fill the tank if the tank was empty? So what you normally do is to first take the rate of the first tap, which is per hour. So in 1 hour, tap A will fill a half of the tank. Tap B will fill a third of the tank, and the tap C can empty a quarter of the tank within 1 hour. So what you normally do is just to take the LCM, which will be 12. 12 divided by 2, and you are getting it is 6. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 12 divided by 3, it is 4. 4 times 1 is 4 minus 3. So it is 10 minus 3, which is 7 over 12. So the fraction of the tank which is filled within 1 hour is 7 over 12. So ask yourself, if 7 over 12 is 1 hour, what about 12 over 12 when the tank now is full? And what you are getting, you just cancel the denominator, then you take the reciprocal of what is remaining times 1 hour, and let's use the long division. So it is 12 divided by 7. So by 1, because of 7, you are getting 5. So it is just 1 hour and 5 over 7, which is the remaining. So it is just 5 over 7 hours. So this is the time that is taken by the by the 3 taps if they were opened at the same time. So this is basically what is being tested on taps, and we will also look at rates of work when maybe different people are working at the same rate, and what we can do about the rates of work. You may be told how different people were working at a given rate and the hours, and you are taught how many days maybe they take to complete a given task. Then you also be given another group of people working at the same rate. Then you are asked, what or how many days did they take to accomplish the same task if they were working at the same rate, if they were working at half the rate of the other group, or if they were working twice the rate of the other group. Then you may also be given the days, the rate, and you are asked how many people were there to do the given task within given time. So once again, follow these steps. We are going to go step by step and show you what actually is required of you. You are told that 10 people can do a given task um, within 5 days. Then you are asked 15 people working at the same rate will take how many days? So once again, it is very simple. You have to draw. You write. We have people and we have days. We had 10 people. We had 5 days. Then we have 15 people. Then we have how many days? That's you don't know. You don't know. So once again, you ask yourself, if people are increasing, if people are increasing, does it mean that the time will be less or more? If it will be less, then it will be less over more, multiplied by whatever you had. And it is very simple. So once again, it is by 5 1 by 5 3. So 10 divided by 3, and you are getting it is 3 days and a third. So 3 and a third days they will take and accomplish the given task. Once again, you may be taught that let's say 5 people can do a task uh, in 10 days, and working at a given rate, and you are told that how many people hmm, how many people working at the same rate will accomplish the task within 5 days. So once again, it will be very simple. You have to say you have people and you have days, and maybe if you can be given hours, then you'll add another column for hours, also called rate. But since it's not there, just to do the way it is. If 5 people are taking 10 days, how many people will take 5 days? So what you have to ask yourself, if days are reducing, does it mean the people are many or less? So it means they are many, so it is more over less, multiplied by the number of people that were there. So by 5 1 by 5 1. So you get 10 people who are working at the same rate, and they were able to accomplish the task within 5 days. So that's how it goes. And in case maybe you have a question, you can just raise it on comment section. You also like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you. Till next time.